Hello guys, this is KTV Vlogs or TBC Production here. As I'm back on a new video here on my vlog channel here. And of course as you see by the title, as of today, I'll be talking about Mortal Kombat 1. It is kind of confusing for me to call it that because it's so strange. So anyway, so as in this video I'll be talking about this game here and have 3 points and basically talk my opinion on this game. This video is not for hate or nothing like that. It's the truth and my opinion on this game. So let's get started and how I discovered this game. So I think it was last month in May, I think, and I saw the trailer recommended on YouTube, and the first trailer, not the second one, the first one, and I was kind of like, why, why is it called Mortal Kombat 1? So, as I look at this trailer, of course you see on the screen here, you see Liu Kang, still Fire God. So as in this trailer, it's the characters that we saw in this trailer. It was Kung Lao, Raiden, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Kitana, Melina, and Shang Tsung. So it's that whole trailer, like showing some of the characters getting killed and all that stuff, and Liu Kang killing Shang Tsung. It kind of makes me confused. Like, and then you have to buy Shang Tsung. That's very, very wrong. Why would you have to buy him twice? So, as that trailer, I was confused at the time. I was very confused. But as I realize how the trailer was, of course, Ed Boon said that this game is a reboot sequel. Now, reboot only means one time, not 3 times. As you realize, in every Mortal Kombat game, like Mortal Kombat 9 and Mortal Kombat 11, rebooted itself in total. MK9 rebooted itself once, of course, because MK133. MKX, it did not really have MK4 vibes, even though they tried to throw a little MK4 at the beginning of the story mode, but it really didn't go well. MK11 basically rebooted itself twice in a row. So count MK9 reboot plus MK11's 2 reboots. That's 3. So in reality, you can't call a reboot a sequel because it's not a sequel. So I guess in some cases, because you're looking at Liu Kang here on the screen, he's still Fire God Liu Kang. But why would you call it? Why wouldn't you just call it Mortal Kombat 12? Makes sense. Why would you call it 1? That's kind of like disgracing the original game. That's Mortal Kombat 1. It's not. I mean, like, see, guys, like, that's why I was like, why the hell is it called Mortal Kombat 1? I mean, that's so. It's just so confusing, guys. It's just so confusing. So, let's continue. Let's continue this. So, as after that, of course, they showed the Summerfest gameplay of this game, and as I look at the gameplay, the cameo thing, and all that stuff, well, I'll dive into it in just a few minutes. So, that trailer had a lot of me thinking a lot because the characters that we saw in that trailer, of course, you had Kenshi. Because everybody was basically like, what happened to Kenshi? Then you had him in MK11, oh, he got killed. Like, how? So basically, as they ignoring the fact those characters like Kenshi did not die, MKX, remember that. So where was he? Just like Ermac and just like Reptile, they're there. You reference them, but they're not there. So in reality, I just get confused. That's how it was when I saw that. So seeing Kenshi again was, it's kind of nice that he did come back. But that whole trailer basically focused mostly on, I think, Kenshi and Raiden. Because, John Cage had one scene in the trailer and all that stuff, but it mostly focused on Kenshi and Raiden. Then we had a little Kitana and Melina. But that's how it was. Like, I was like, and then the whole cameo thing and all that stuff was just like, just make me, confused. Because it was kind of messed up in some cases. So, let's talk about the first thing, the cameo and gameplay. So as I realized how the gameplay is trying to fit the format back to MK9. Because in MK11, that crowd was so dumb. Can't do your combos all the time. They make you couldn't break out the combos and do all that stuff, and it don't balance right with the characters at all in MK11. And so, as me seeing the whole 3 bars like MK9, it kind of makes sense. Like they try to go back to that. But what's still so horribly wrong? I wish they could just went straight back to how MK9 was had the little fatal blow as the X-ray, was technically as X-ray, to be 3 bars. Like you get 3 bars, you get X-ray, just like that. But it's not right. I mean, like but the gameplay is trying to be like MK9, and that's how it's trying to be, and trying to be like still has MK11 elements of it because it's still trying to be like that game. But it went. I don't really like the gameplay was not really that good. In some cases, like you see all those guys get hyped over this mess. It's like so ridiculous. I mean, like completely. Like I said, guys, beginning of this video, this ain't no hate video on MK1. I don't even call it Mortal Kombat 1. It just not really. And you know, it's kind of strange. If you call this game MK1, you probably make the next game called MK2. And that basically will erase the fact that those two games exist. And they're going to erase them and pretend like they never happened. That's probably what I'm thinking they're going to do. I think they will. So let's talk about the cameo thing. So cameo is trying to take the tag assist when you tag in a character to do a special move. Because, like, say, for example, because when I play MK9, like, let's say Scorpion do this little combo, then I have Melina come in and shoot her size, hit them like that, then you can hit them in with a combo and all that stuff. And that's basically what that is. But having cameo fighters is so wrong. Like the cameo fighters that we see so far, Sonya, Jax, Kano, Striker, Goro, Kung Lao, Scorpion, and Sub Zero. So I'm looking as I remember the trailer. But the characters that were cameos, they could have been playable characters, playable fighters like Sonya, Sonya, Kano, Jax, Striker. If this is MK1, we should have all the original Mortal Kombat 1 characters that appear in that game. So, okay. So, as all the characters you guys see so far, of course, you have Liu Kang, Kung Lao, Raiden, as some people kind of got confused because Raiden is looking more human, but that was actually Raiden. So I was like, oh, so that is Raiden. He looks more human now. Then you have Scorpion, Sub Zero, Kitana, Melina, Kenshi, Johnny Cage. He actually is confirmed to be in the game, and Shang Tsung. So Sonya, Jax, and Kano could have been playable. I mean, like, even though they actually are in a classic outfits, I think they should have been playable characters in the game. Because that's kind of like wrong, very wrong. So the cameo thing is just a tag assist. That's all it is. But instead, there's no more one versus one. I mean, like, that's what Mortal Kombat was, one player against one player. Even though, like, I do like the whole two people, you can play with two people and stuff like that. I like that whole idea in MK trilogy, of course, MK3, and oh yeah, and Mortal Kombat 4 had it too. So it's kind of like I like that idea, like that you can tag in and have characters and stuff. but they but you want people to rely on that, and it's not going to be that good, and you just should kept it one versus one. And then yeah, you have tag two versus two, so it makes sense to do that. But have that as a one player option, that's stupid. It's I'm sorry, but that's true. It's it's not right. So cameo, not good, not good at all. All right. So the second thing, second point here. Let's talk about the characters that should be in this game. I talk about the story and how the story should be. So, as them sitting here saying that this game is a reboot sequel, it cannot be a reboot because if you see Fire God Liu Kang in this game and previous game he made a whole new timeline, that's a sequel to MK11. So the whole one symbol that's on the this picture you guys see is basically erasing the fact it should have been called 12. So as I'm thinking here, Liu Kang probably trapped Shang Tsung into another timeline, or this is Shang Tsung in the past, like how he was in the past. Because in reality, Shang Tsung is old. In some cases, yeah, he can be. He look old, and it's probably that. But I'm probably correct for it. Like if they're trying to have it set into in the past, but it should. If we see Kano and Sonya and Johnny Cage, we should. They should all be there in the game, playable. So not having Sonya as a playable character is kind of stupid, if you ask me. And so, and another thing I completely almost forgot here is that the Sub Zero in this game is Bihan. So Bihan is actually in this game, of course. And I know some people were saying, "What about Noob Saibot?" Well, technically, in my prediction, probably he probably would try to go find the uh, if Shinnok actually is in this game. That'd be kind of surprising. He probably would try to find the his amulet. Makes sense. All right. So another thing I want to talk about is the who should be the main boss in this game. Because I know it's not Shang Tsung, and I know it's not Liu Kang. So am I? As some people were basically asking me, uh, that they think uh, they asked me who would be the main boss, who would be the main boss of this game. And I said, and I kind of think it should happen, I think Onaga should be the main boss of this game. I think Onaga will fit. It kind of makes sense. I think they should focus on the realms, of all the realms of in Mortal Kombat. I think they should focus on how Outworld was before Shao Kahn merged different places and all that stuff. So I think it should focus on that, like bringing back the original characters from other games all the way up to Armageddon. I think all the characters that were in the series from the trilogy to Armageddon, all should have revamped story and have a whole brand new style of that and bring all that back. Besides, don't what about the combat kids? In reality, they don't exist. They really don't because they did not exist in Armageddon. They did not exist in Deception or Deadly Alliance. So they don't exist at all. They're not original. That's why I don't. The combat kids, they're not that original. Cassie Cage, Johnny and Sonya. Come on. Jack, he get it? Jax. Just a female Jax. Kung Jin's basically a wannabe Kung Lao. And Liu Kang. Well, yeah, both of them. Takeda's trying to be like Scorpion. Can't you see? That's not original. So they should not return. I don't really want to see Devora. I don't want to see Kodokan because I think they say they're going to try to focus on those characters, like the 3D era characters. So basically, MK4 all the way to Armageddon makes sense. So I think they should focus on some of those characters. Even have oh sorry, my think my headphones have fell down. Well, they say I ain't messed up the microphone. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, my headphones had fell. Uh, that's what I was saying. I think they should focus on the MK4, the 3D era characters from MK4 all the way to Armageddon, and then even though revamp with the original Mortal Kombat trilogy time frame as well, and basically revamp the character story for all those characters, and it'll be pretty nice. And I think they should do that. So like I said, the trilogy they should do that. Uh, bring back any of the characters from MK4. Definitely would like to see Fujin. I would like to see Quan Chi again. Of course, I think Quan Chi is going to be in this game. A couple of guest characters, I think. I think they said Takeda, Ermac, and Peacemaker, Omni Man. Just a couple of superhero characters that are going to appear in this game. But should be more combat characters. Alright, so anyway, Deadly Alliance. Uh, definitely would like to see Natara again. That they should focus on her realm, the Internus, and I think they should bring her back as well. Uh, Lee May is another one I would love to see again. Movado should come back. The Red Dragon Clan, they never even return. Mostly did not really return in the last couple of games, MKX and MK11. because you have Sue Howell getting killed by Aaron Black, basically of slapping people's faces, kind of. I always thought Sue Howell, like, why is I kind of realized why everybody's hating on Sue Howell. It's not because oh he's Mongolian, he's racist Mongolian. No, because if you look at his face, he looks like John Tobias. And I guess because he is basically a slap in his face, because during that time frame, John Tobias left midway after MK Special Forces. So that's probably why a lot of people hate on Sue Howell, because of John Tobias. That's probably why. And I don't get it. I never, and you know what's so funny about that? I don't even hate Sue Howell. I really don't. Only people that hate Sue Howell are the Today fans that do not really play Deadly Alliance or Deception or Armageddon, because they're not real fans. A real fan will realize original story and original concept, not as of MKX and 11. There are slap and original fans' faces, because they do not bring back none of those characters. No story or nothing. You reference them. That's not right. That's stupid. So seeing Aaron Black kill Sue Howell, it's like y'all could have brought him back. Y'all could have brought back the Red Dragon. Novato, Dagon, any of them could have returned. Cause they had a story thing with Kenshi, I think it's in his MKX ending, like he found Taven in a rock. And so technically Taven, Dagon could have returned in the story. You realize if you look at the story points of MK11, Liu Kang and Kitana are the Deadly Alliance. Raiden was corrupted and had deception. See what I did there? Everybody goes into war and fights at the little Chronica Island, Armageddon. So technically, they took the story elements of those three games and pieced it in to make it like it fits. And the whole story format of the game was so dumb. Technically, during that time frame, if you guys did not know that, Adventure Endgame came out during this time frame of MK11. So I realized where that format came from. It came off of that game. Not that game, movie. Shit. I'm sorry guys. Movie, not game. Because that's all they did. They copied that and messing with time. So dumb. And technically it's just a stupid NetherRealm member that works on the game came up with the stupid story. That's all they did. So seeing them hate on Sue Howell is like hate on Kano. That's all it is. That's basically what they did. They only doing that because and the hate on a character that could have had more story in the series. They could have had done it. So like if you fight against Sue Howell in Deadly Alliance, no lie, No joke. Suhao is actually OP. I mean OP. I mean hard as hell. And I was like, damn, he kicking my ass. And even though I had only person I can manage to get by with against Suhao was Scorpion. You know, Scorpion and Sonya. And who else? Oh, Natara. So in that alliance, like uh, that's the only way I can beat Suhao was with those characters. But he was OP in that alliance. So 40% damage. Shit, doing his whole 10-hit combo. No lie, it's crazy, man. So seeing that hating on Suhao is so wrong, and that's what they did. And he only brought back Frost, but none of the other characters at all. We didn't even have Onaga. That was so stupid about the game, MK11. They didn't even have Onaga. There was no Blaze. He was only in the crypt at the pit stage when you go to the crypt in MK11. He's fighting Rain, I think. So none of the other characters did not return. So let me continue on. Those were points and facts that you guys should know there about how those fanboys do and do all that shit. And they they hate on characters, but they praise the combat kids and do all that shit. And those characters are not good at all. None of them are not. Hell, Cassie Cage is only good for Pornhub. And I ain't lying about that. Shit, that's the only thing she's good at. I'm not lying about that, guys. About her. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, that's some facts right there, guys. So, like I said, they should focus on the other realms. Like I will. That's why I said like a couple minutes ago. So that Outworld. I want to know how Outworld was before Shao Kahn was merging other places and stuff and all that. And no, I want to know how it was before before he rolled Outworld. So like Edania, as I kind of see in this game in the trailer, Edania is basically not merged with Outworld at all. So it kind of makes sense like want to know the history of Edania. Because see, that's what I liked about Deception. They try to bring these realms out, and we want to know the history of those places, like Edania, Netherrealm, Chaos Realm, Order Realm. See, I want to like bring back those characters from those places, like Havoc, Hotaru, Dairu, Darius, Ashra, some of the Black Dragon members like Kira, Cobra, Jarek, even Tremor was part of the Black Dragon. So that's why I said like they could focus on the Red Dragon in K11, and they could have focused on any of those other places in the Mortal Kombat universe. Besides, worrying about what are the Kaitans? What are the Architects? I mean, like I don't know nothing about them, and that's why, like I said, they're not original. So I think they should bring back all those characters, like I said a while ago. Natara, I would love to see Natara again, and definitely will like to see Lee May and all those characters. From the Dead Alliance to Armageddon, they should bring back all of those characters. They should, and focus on the realms and know the history and all that stuff. they should try. But if that don't happen, that's how it will be. Besides, they weren't about all those stupid cartoon movies they're making. And they come out with another second movie to that dumb movie. Even that movie is trying to erase the original movie. It's crazy. Like with the 30th anniversary, that crap was dumb too. Because how the hell you have Mortal Kombat 1, the original Mortal Kombat 1, you skip trilogy, because that's what you're supposed to have, part of that anniversary. You didn't include nothing from the PlayStation 2 era and Xbox era. You went straight to MK9, MKX, MK11. And with the movie, you include the first movie. Oh, don't care about Annihilation. And add that stupid ass movie. See what I mean? That crap was just to get the stupid fake Mortal Kombat fans to get hyped on it. Oh my god! Oh, that is so cool! I'm gonna get so hyped for this stuff. I mean, you can see, right? Like Uncaged Games, Dynasty, Super, Breast Poet. They all hyping up this game and try to get you guys to buy it and play it. That's all it is. Hype train. Alright. So I guess we finally get to the final discussion, final point here. My final thoughts on Mortal Kombat 1. As I realize this, as today as I'm recording this video, today's actually Monday, so you guys probably already see this video when it comes out. Because I think Friday they did the little tester thing or stress test bullshit, whatever you call that crap. Basically, having those stupid uh, hype hype up Mortal Kombat players to play this game. Technically, it's just for publicity and for views and clicks. Technically, it's what they're doing for this game, hyping up everything. That's all the Summerfest was. Oh my god! Oh my god! Look at Kenshi! Oh my god! Look at Sub Zero! Look at Johnny Cage! Oh my god! Oh my god! You just got Cage! Oh my god! Oh my god! Look at Scorpion! Oh my god! The graphics are so amazing! I mean, like they completely did all of that. I mean, like just hyping it up, like you, like it. I mean, like yeah, the graphics look good, but the game won't be good. That's how MK11 was. The graphics was good, how they looked, but the gameplay wasn't good. I mean, even MK9 graphics are still good, and that game's like shit. 12 years old now, I think. 2011. Yeah, 12 years old, and it still looks amazing. Uh, what was the game? I even like MK versus DC. Even that game is good. The stages and the graphics and stuff. It looks amazing. Like, see, like, I played the first Injustice game, and I only played that game because of Scorpion. I didn't play the second one. I only played the first one because the first one actually was more fun than the second one. So I actually like that one more than the first one. It's kind of crazy they actually re-released that game for the PlayStation 4. So that's kind of surprising to me. But same thing, because my brother was hype on this game, and still hype up right now on this game for this game. And he played MK11 and got so bored of it, and it was last year. And he decided he wanted me to play. He wanted me to pull out MK9. So I still had MK9, and I, you know, put the game in and everything. He was so excited playing Mortal Kombat 9 because it's actually more fun than MKX and MK11 combined, because those two games are not fun at all. So boring. I can play MK9 all day and have fun. And it's true. You sitting there playing MKX and 11, and that's so boring. They go on the towers, try to get a costume, fight on a horrible ass difficulty. Can't really touch the characters and shit. Then it's so stupid bullshit. You can't jump and hit them and all that. I mean, it's so grinding. It's not right. I never did all that for Deception. I mean, come on. And Deadly Alliance. Because the currency in those games were better than that shit. I mean, like, if you just kept it like MK9 Crypt, instead, oh, gotta grind for these coins. It's not right. And that's basically why MK9 was the last good Mortal Kombat game. So that's basically the story there, guys. See how my, that's how I realized that MKX and MK11 are not fun. So these guys hyping up this game and basically want you guys to jump on the hype train and play it. And that's all this game will be. Oh my god! Oh my god, guys! I got some more information on the next characters that are gonna be leaked or confirmed. Don't believe it. I mean, all of them, guys, all of them are trying to hype up this game, and this game is not gonna be really good. Okay, so another thing that surprised me too is that last week when I did play MK11, uh, they showed this picture of Liu Kang here and the Mortal Kombat 1 logo and all that stuff on the screen, and they want you to pre-order the game. See, it's kind of weird on the PlayStation 4. Why would you have this on the PlayStation 4? Wanting you to pre-order Mortal Kombat 1, and you realize this game is not going to be on the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. So I think this game was supposed to have been for those two consoles, because the graphics are still the same as MK11. So it's not next gen graphics or anything like that, because the graphics are still the same as Injustice 2. So I realized that this game could have been for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, because it's kind of surprising Street Fighter 6 is on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series S and X all those consoles. This game could have been for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. So how would you have it on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and Nintendo Switch? And PC, I hate PC, so dumb. And you could just play it on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Because the graphics are still the same as MK11. So it's nothing new, it's nothing different. They still use those graphics are still the same. Because I think they're using Unreal Engine 4 or 5. I think it was 4 for MK11 and Injustice 2 and MK. Yeah, I think it was MK. Injustice 2 and MK11 use Unreal Engine 4 because if MK vs DC and MK9, MKX they used Unreal Engine 3, and so that's how the graphics were in those games because they look similar. So in K11 they used Unreal Engine 4. Then that's when they used the new engine. But in reality, there is nothing different. It's still the same. So there's nothing different between those two. This game or 11 because they look the same. So that's why I think they should have this game on the PlayStation 4. Because that's it's not right. How Street Fighter 6 on the PlayStation 4, but this and Tekken 8 is not going to be on the PlayStation 4. It's just that's dumb. I mean, like it's not like I'm gonna go run to the store and buy it day one because I would not do that. Not really. So that's not me. I would never do that. But as I realized that when I went to Walmart, they had a whole whole case of the PlayStation 5s. So that's probably why everybody's getting all hyped and all that, trying to get the PlayStation 5 because of this game. But the game releasing so soon. I mean, like they could wait till next year, but so soon. Well, in some cases, that's so these guys can already run and get it. That's basically what I see. All right. So yeah, like I said, it could have been on PlayStation 4, but I guess they decided not to. So overall, guys, would I buy MK1? Maybe. I probably buy it next year. It's not like I'm gonna be oh my god, I'm gonna play this game. Like I'm sorry, I hit my table, but like I don't do that. I don't get oh my god, I go play the game. Oh my god, the graphics are so cool. Oh my god, oh my god, the combos. Like no, I don't do that. I mean like uncaged games. I guess Dynasty, Super, Rust Poet, True Dog Gaming, all those guys. I mean, like hyping up this game to get you guys to touch it and play it. That's all they're doing. Uh, Worrying about when they're gonna release another character and all that shit. And, they're so desperate. And I don't think this game could have been released at this time frame. I kind of expect to see this game in 2026. And at the time, I don't think this game would have came out. It was supposed to be Injustice 3. But that what happened. These guys begging for a more comeback game and then it boom throws it out at you and you eat it and slap it in the face. That's technically what he did. So that's why all these guys are hyping up this game, because the game is not uh, the game in is not getting talked to. Like some people not really caring for the game, and some people are hyping up this game, trying to get people to get the game. So that's how I feel about it, because I wasn't hyped for it. I wasn't excited. I mean, like, not at all. I guess because I'm older now, it makes sense. These guys are, if they're grown men, and would you get hyped over something that's not gonna be good? It shouldn't be. But you have to fake it and just say, stuff, try to make it positive, so Ed Boon won't be disappointed. Because technically, if you realize that all these guys that's making a whole bunch of videos on Mortal Kombat, on this Mortal Kombat, if you praising this game and hating at the same time, you're not a fan. You're not a fan at all. So me saying like I don't like the Combat Kids because they're not original characters. There aren't. If you notice that, because see, I didn't hate no characters throughout from the original trilogy all the way to Armageddon. I did not hate none of those characters at all. I never hate none of them at all. Not at all. Even Mythology Sub Zero. I mean, like a lot of people hated that game and Special Forces, but you praise Shaolin monks. But those two games paved the way to that game. Can you see, guys? I don't get hyped over games like that now because I'm older now. Because the last thing I was ever hyped for was Killer Instinct, and that was I was what 16 when they when KI came out in 2013, and I'll be 26 this August. So I am not hyped about it. Not at all. So my overall thoughts: I won't buy more Kombat 1 when it comes out in September. I might buy it next year and play it, but not all the time. Like I'm, oh my god, I'm gonna play it every day. Like no, not really. So yeah, guys. So that's my overall thoughts and discussion on Mortal Kombat 1 and my opinion, my truthful opinion about the whole game and everything. So hope you guys enjoy this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Of course, my last video I did on this channel was me talking about Tekken 8. So I hope you guys enjoy that video as well, because I talked a lot about the story and all this stuff, how the characters should play and all this stuff. And but like as a Tekken 8 is not really exciting either. But it was a good video of me talking about Tekken 8. I did talk about Tekken 8. It's not going to be a good game, because I was kind of the game won't be good, and I still think it won't be good. So check out that video, and the video that I'll be making that will be coming soon. Of course, it'll be the Dragon Ball Super DVD deep review on talking about that, of course, and basically me watching Dragon Ball Super and talk about the story again. So that'll be coming soon. And I will be including the new movie with it as well. Because in the movie video, as I did on this channel, the Dragon Ball series remaster discussion series, I did talk about the Broly movie, so I already include that in that video. But when I do the Dragon Ball Super video, I will include the new Dragon Ball Superhero discussion video of me talking about that movie. See, I already watched that movie, so the Super uh, series will be. I'll have that coming out soon. So, guys, yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video. Let me talk about more Kombat 1, and that's my opinion, my thoughts, and hope you guys enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And stay tuned for more videos on TBZ. I think I had came out with the episode I was making. So hope you guys enjoyed that on that channel. And I think I hit 100 subs, I think. And soon I'll be making more stop motions on that channel. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So see you guys next time, and peace.